Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots, and this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It is a blast.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
It's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, when you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that and try to improve in this one today.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver first down.
Left thing, 19.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
On the set.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Up the sideline, past midfield. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
46-yard line.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll look to throw again. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
The 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. You have a tight end motioning left here. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to have a Patriots first down. He's got this up to the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Right back to him on first down. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Well, the man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he's trying to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you're going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
2nd and 10. He'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Quick throw here is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
At the 24-yard line.
19 Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going right. It's taken in. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Moving outside the pocket. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. There's that man again. Another catch. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Ryland's kick here is good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Patriots 7. Jared Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Whoa. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Here comes the screen to Spears. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. May to throw on 2nd down. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll look to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Broncos. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 21-7 lead.
Patriots 7.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Begin here on the ground. And he's going to have a Patriots first down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Working out of the gun, it's May. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Open man to Mario Douglas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Throwing now is May. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. It is second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Broncos' 43-yard line.
Throwing on third down is May. That one taken in by Douglas. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. The Colts move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they host the Kansas City Chiefs? And here's the Jets wideout. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Jets had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's Caleb Williams. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Bears close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
70 ranges, 70 ranges.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Try to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 46. Here's second and 6. He'll turn and hand this one off. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down. But didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on third.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. This one complete right side. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Here now, second down and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete them.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New England. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats draw closer here. It's 21-14. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Try to run it here, and he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Ready.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of the receiver, pick up the 1st down.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Ready. Knocking 18. Check out.
Finding room at midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Broncos.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession lead. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. Touchdown, Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. Broncos have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll go left side here and complete this one. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 3rd and 2, it's May. In trouble, and down he goes. A lot on the line here. 4th down and 9.
7 yards.
They'll go. Here's May. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. You see what they've done on 3rd downs this season, and they came through on that last touchdown drive as well. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but he does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
Ready,
2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Going right, it's taken in, and it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Was great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
go!
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. That's going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Back to the ground, he'll get it again, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Steady!
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
the gun, here's May. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Broncos take
And
over
that should be the
1st and
final
10
dagger
at
in
the
this one. I mean,
39-yard
barring
line.
something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
15-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
19.
Hill look to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Now Ryland for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. It is his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Third and short. And here is May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.